sovereign citizen do? What's happening, guys? You suck. I'm a sovereign citizen from Israel. I know all about the gold fringe and how fraudulent it is.
They hit me with a really strong dose of OC spray.
I want to speak to you, dead soldiers, now! I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can sue your department.
I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi folks, if you saw my last video, you remember this kid.
By state law, you can't, if I'm being seriously annoyed, you can't follow me or arrest.
He tried to play First Amendment auditor at a police station, and it didn't go well. He had an epic meltdown while walking through the neighborhood, screaming that the cops were going to kill him. It was equal parts hilarious, cringy, and sad. If you haven't seen it, the link will be in the description box. Well, it seems some adult First Amendment auditor thought that the kid was absolutely right, but he wanted to show him how to do a dumb correctly. He went to the same police station to white knight for the kid. Unfortunately for him, he ran into a cop who knew exactly what happened that day.
I need 2 complaint forms.
Okay.
Apparently you have an officer that harassed and stalked a black child,
Okay.
Sergeant Gill.
Okay.
That's all over YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know if you, I'm sure you guys got a lot of
Does that
calls.
have to do
about
anything with you?
it. Well, apparently it's on YouTube, so I can file a complaint against the officer anytime I want.
Okay.
Right? Am I wrong?
Go ahead. Now, how can I help you?
I just said it.
Okay.
Oh, I also need, how do I get information on one of the officers driving a vehicle? I got the car number, but unfortunately that young lady would not give the crying child her name.
First Amendment auditors have trouble telling the truth, and this is no exception. He says that the lady cop would not give her name. Let's watch their entire interaction and see if he ever asked for her name.
Can I get his name?
His name?
The sergeant.
He gave you his name, didn't he?
He didn't, or his ID number.
It was Sergeant Gill you were talking to.
Do you have a complaint form?
No, honey.
You have his ID number?
I do not.
Can you stop following me? I just want to go home.
Go home.
You're following me. You're gonna shoot me.
He never asked for her name. In fact, she was very nice to him and only drove away when he said that she was going to shoot him.
Wouldn't give a crying child her name?
Yep, the child was scared, he was crying, he needed help because the officer, or Sergeant Gill was following him, stalking
So
him.
you're talking about that same
a predator.
same incident.
Sergeant Gill was being a predator at that
He
time.
wasn't being a predator, sir.
He was being a predator. The child said leave him alone. He just wanted to go
All
home,
did
but he was
follow him
scared to
off the
go
property
home.
and made sure that he was off county property.
Did you see the video?
I did.
Okay, and you feel that was right?
Yes.
Okay. And you are?
Officer Beck.
You got a business card?
No.
Baltimore County don't hand out business cards
They
anymore?
did, but I don't have one on me right now.
Okay. Your ID number?
5748.
Okay.
Sovereign citizens and First Amendment auditors must believe that badge numbers and business cards have magical powers. They collect them like baseball cards.
Did you like the video?
Did I like it?
Yes.
As far as what?
Did you think the sergeant handled it well?
I think he handled it exceptionally well.
And you think an officer following a child,
He didn't follow
scaring him?
All he did was escort him off the property. He never touched him, never got physical.
But once the child was off the property, why did he keep following him?
He didn't follow him. He got in his car and he drove up the street. If you looked at the video,
And-
it looked
and
like
then-
the child appeared to wave him down and ask him for his ID again.
Right.
So he stopped.
Again, let's go to the original video and see who is telling the truth here.
I need your ID number. I need your ID number.
What's your deal, dude?
I need your ID number.
Why are you crying?
Because I feel threatened.
There you go, another lie by the auditor.
All right, so I got to ask you this. I don't know the answer. That's why I'm asking the question.
All right.
Are you comparing the mental ability
I'm
of
not
a
comparing-
14-year-old child to a man?
I'm not comparing anything.
Because the child was scared. He could have been disorientated. Really terrified.
I'm not comparing anything.
Right? So then he another officer, he asked another officer to get that sergeant to stop following him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the officer didn't care the child was crying, didn't offer
How
any
do you
help,
know
didn't
that
get
they didn't care that he was crying?
because the officer drove off. That's how I know.
She drove off when he said that she was going to shoot him. I would have too. And the sergeant drove off in the opposite direction than the way the kid was going. If he was following him, he wasn't doing it right.
A good cop would have stopped,
Oh, so
got
that
out.
means she's an automatic bad cop?
I didn't say that. What I
Yeah,
said
that's
was
exactly what you just said. You said a good cop.
right.
So go ahead, finish.
So a good cop would have gotten out and helped the child, not just driven away.
They were already abreast to what was going on with the situation. So that has nothing to do here or there with a good cop
The
bad.
child went to an officer for help.
In reference to what?
Another officer stalking him, being a predator.
Wasn't being a predator.
Sure.
Nah. Do you know what a predator is?
That officer.
Can you recite that for me?
officer. I don't have to do anything for you. Okay,
right,
I don't.
well-
But in my eyes, he was a
your
predator.
eyes.
Yeah, he was a predator.
Right, in your eyes.
So that's the terminology I'm going to use.
That's totally up to you.
Please don't dictate the
Totally up to
terminology
you.
I use. Okay. The complaint forms.
I'm talking to you. I'm not over there with the complaint forms.
Okay. Is this consensual?
Yes, consensual.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, wait, you don't want to talk because it's not consensual?
Well, because it is consensual.
That's what I just said.
Right. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't want to talk to that officer anymore because he's getting his ass handed to him. So instead of talking to him, he keeps talking to him.
Right. Have your name, please?
Wait,
Your ID number?
5677?
Okay. Did you see the video?
I don't watch the videos, boss.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, you're thinking you're intimidating me, but you're not.
I'm not doing anything. Sure. I'm just standing here, boss.
Why are you standing here? Let me ask that
Because
question.
you came in for assistance.
No, I came for complaint forms.
All right, and we're getting those.
But you just said you have nothing to do with that, so how are we, including
Because
you,
there was
to
an
get
officer
them?
that went over there to get him. That's why I said I have nothing to do with him. He's going to get
But
them.
you use the term we. We means you're over there also.
So we're not going to play this tit for tat game. He's going to get.
I'm using your verbiage.
He's going to get the form for you.
I'm using your
And then
verbiage.
you can fill it out, okay?
I also need, is it the request for information? Because apparently he had body cam and it was running.
Okay.
So I'll need that form also.
I don't think we have those down here. You might have to call our legal department.
Your legal?
Legal department.
Is that standard? To call the legal
Yeah, we
department?
just don't give you body cam
No.
footage.
That I understand. You just can't hand that out like it's candy.
Right. So that's why I said you got to hold legal.
But the forms to request the information are public. Those forms I can get,
Right.
and then turn that into the appropriate division. Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. The form. Right. Okay.
So he'll get all of that for you, okay?
Sure. Appreciate it. You guys don't have the forms offhand? I mean, he's taking off a long
I
time.
don't know, boss. I'm not over there.
Can you go find out?
This cop is not your secretary, you idiot. You guys waste their time and then expect them to jump through hoops for you? That's not how it works. Now he goes to try to find his forms, but he continues to speak to the officer that he said he didn't want to speak to.
You okay? You look nervous.
Nervous for you? No.
No, not for me. You just look nervous. Look like you're
Why would
scared.
I be nervous?
I don't know. You're the one with the gun. Why would you be nervous?
I'm just standing here, boss. You don't make me nervous.
You sure?
Positive.
You look like you're shaking a little bit. You sure you're not scared?
Right.
Nervous about something?
That's a good one, boss. That's a good one.
You okay?
I'm fine. You okay?
You okay? Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's okay because I'm the only one without a gun in here.
I got a gun.
You don't have a gun? Is someone back there with a gun?
Nope. It's raw desk officer.
Oh, okay.
So you're insinuating that we'll do something to you just because you're in here requesting forms?
Yes.
So
It's called retaliation.
Now it looks like he's taking a page from the kids' playbook. I'm scared of people with guns, so I'm going to go to the place where the people with the guns are. You gotta love that logic.
Do you have anything in reference to something other than that incident that you would like to make a plan about?
I want to handle one thing at a time.
Yeah, so
So
that
I
incident
would like
is
to
being
get that.
handled, right?
Mhm.
That incident's been handled.
By who?
Internal Affairs are looking into that. So
Okay.
the complaints are been made.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have anything else you would like to complain about?
Not yet.
Okay, so in the meantime, our lobby is closed, hence why we have the door locked.
Right. I understand.
So since we don't have any other business,
I do have business.
So
I
what's-
still requested complaint forms, which I have not received yet.
yeah, so it's kind of like you can't, sort of like how like we don't make multiple complaints for the same complaint. Like it's already documented, it's already been looked into.
Okay.
So There's nothing else in reference to that.
I fully understand what you're saying, but because of corruption that goes on in the police departments, I want to feel good when I go to bed tonight that I did my due diligence and turned in the complaint. Now,
It's on camera now.
whatever you guys do with the complaint forms after that is up to you guys. But I want to turn my complaint forms in.
Right now.
So, just so you know, it's not an actual complaint form. It's a brochure that tells you how to go about making a complaint with our internal affairs.
Okay.
And it has a number on there and all the things you need to do.
Okay.
We take no complaints whatsoever.
Oh no, I understand, but I figured there would be a complaint form.
No.
There's no complaint forms?
No, we don't have complaint forms. We have the brochure, which will have the number on there.
Okay.
Which you will call and formally make a complaint with IA.
Okay.
IA will send you paperwork. You fill it out, you have it notarized, and then send it back.
Now, do I got to fill my name out on it?
That is a monumentally stupid question. The man just told you that you have to have it notarized. The only function of a notary is to make sure that your signature on the document is authentic. So yes, dummy, your name has to be on it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you're allowed to. You are not allowed to remain anonymous, I believe, but you do have a confidentiality on there that will not have your information released.
So the police couldn't even see who I am?
The only people who see it will be internal affairs, not us.
Okay. Okay.
So everything else work out?
Well, I'm still discussing with this gentleman here.
No, he's getting your complaint form.
Right.
But after that, you have complaints?
Not yet, no.
Okay, good. Once you get your complaint, we'll be out of the way.
You okay? You look nervous too.
Nah, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine.
How's your day? Nice day at work?
No, actually, no.
What happened?
I ran over a piece of steel, blew out a tire. Not on my truck, on a crane. So
It happens, man. It happens. It's not a bad day, though. It's just another day.
$1,000 tire.
You ain't got to pay for it.
No, but
So here's the first
you
sheet.
try to avoid all the accidents you can.
That's got all the telephone numbers, all the precincts, internal affairs, and the chief. And this is like frequently asked questions and
Okay.
stuff like that.
And no one has business cards? They don't hand them out. Oh yeah, you said you didn't have any more. And what was your name?
I'm Officer Powers, Powers.
Okay, thank you.
5352.
Thank you.
It's going about there.
Okay. Thank you. Stay safe out there.
So all he really accomplished was showing everyone that he's an idiot and a liar. A pleasant side effect is that we have someone new to point and laugh at. If you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe.